Benny Boy, you've asked a great question. Which coin is cheap and which one is a good investment? Now, I know you like your high market cap coins, and I've got some for you. I've got 3 of them. I'm sure you've heard of them before. Hex, number 1. But why is Hex cheap? Hex is cheap because it should be 5% of Bitcoin's market cap. Okay? And if it was to get 5% of Bitcoin's market cap today, that is a 44x return. That would put Hex at 63 cents. That's just Hex on Pulse Chain by itself. It's a better Bitcoin. It's a cult. It's a strong cult. It has a very powerful community. There's conferences every year. It basically ticks all the boxes of what you want. Okay, so it's cheap because it should be 5% of Bitcoin's market cap. That's a whopping 44x distance. Now, why is Pulse Chain the second coin? Pulse Chain PLS is cheap. Why? Because it should be higher than Cardano and XRP. Now, that would be a 37x return from today for PLS Pulse. It would put it at 19x day one sacrifice. So these are some Pikachus and some guinea pigs just having fun here. So that's why Pulse Chain should be higher than Cardano. It should be higher than XRP. It is a new religion. It's younger. And even if you don't think it can match XRP, okay, it should be able to match Cardano. That's easy. These get 15x from here. That's pretty big for a high market cap coin, man, compared to the rest of the industry. What about the third coin? The third coin is PulseX. PulseX is the DEX token. Now, why is that cheap? It's because the market has not woken up to its god tier tokenomics of the buy and burn yet. It boosts up as people swap more tokens. If people are engaging in a bull market and they're seeing Pepe at 100 billion market cap and they're seeing Bitcoin at 200K, they will be doing a lot of trading on Pulse Chain ecosystem, which means PulseX, the DEX, the main liquidity DEX, is going to be firing off all the buy and burn. Remember, Pulse and PulseX and Hex have not been listed on any T1 exchange. And because they're all bonded together, if one of them gets listed, let's say we get Pulse PLS to be listed on the exchange, what ends up happening is the arbitrage bots, the inventory bots, right? All the market makers, they have to source their liquidity from PulseX. So they have to go to PulseX, they have to match the prices. They're going to be buying and selling with the PulseX liquidity pools, and PLSX token is bonded to Pulse. So it's going to be doing the buy and burn. So every time they trade for just for Pulse, they just want their Pulse. Well, there's going to be a buy and burn that's going to be smashing up and chewing up PLSX. It has already bought and burned 5.09% of the user supply. Amazing. That's literally not just burned, buy and burn. It's literally chewed that much off the market. That is a trillion PulseX coins. It's huge. And remember, because PulseX and Pulse are bonded together, when Pulse is cheap, that means PulseX is cheap. Okay, so if PLS, remember, if we go back to PLS, if PLS here, PLS the Pulse chain, if that's going to go up, 30, 40x, and if that matches Cardano and XRP, it's going to be dragging up PulseX with it as well. And all the trading and the buy and burning is even going to be more turbo leverage on it. So that would also give PulseX a 37x return. It would put it to about 10x day one sack. So look at this, 37x. What about Pulse? That was 37x. What about Hex? That's a whopping 44x. So as you can see, these things are hugely undervalued. I've got some final thoughts here. So Hex started off as a meme and then grew into a cult. It then evolved into a neo-religion called Pulse Chain. That's what you're looking at right now. Pulse Chain is the strongest community in crypto. Deep value, contrarian. It has the US Constitution, a mantra there, free speech. It has freedom of movement as well infused into everybody there. There's 72 streamers, 178 content creators, 2 conferences per year. You got a treasury wallet with 170,000 Ethereum, and boy, oh boy, I could spend an hour just talking about what that wallet can do to the coins. So here we are. You already know Pulse Chain though. You have Bro on there, Bromance, which I own. You have exposure to it. You participate in the sacrifice. Richard Hart. They're undervalued. I've just made a case here for you. You can do it, Ben. Be your best self. You are handsome. Today is a new day. Not financial advice.